Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included, Episode 8, where we're going to pause things for a moment. We have a hot mess over here. This area is horrendous. Nobody wants to come over here. And so I decided to start a new playthrough and do some experimentation. Now, normally, I try to leave all of the discovery and experimenting to the game that I record so that everybody can see me find things in real time, but I really needed to understand this electrical circuit and this network and how all of this stuff plays together, how to manage the horrible decor. I mean, if you look, minus 329, 577, minus 733. Nobody ever wants to be in here. This is horrible, and we need people to come out here and work. Now, it would be one thing if we could just isolate batteries somewhere and hope they never come here, but people are going to have to work on the coal generators. They're going to have to fill up the biodistillers. They're going to have to do all of this. So, we are going to have to change the way a few things happen. So something I noticed is that it's starting to get a little cold in here. I was looking at some of the settings that I had before I started recording while the game was paused so that I knew how I wanted to start. We're going to start with those. We'll see how that works. Just take away a little bit of the insulation. Now, what else? What else did we have? And we're making mush bars. That's good. Oh, this I meant to set last game. Nobody needs to eat meal ice. The meal ice was just being eaten before it could be turned into ice loaf, and that's not okay. Also, we're going to need an algae terrarium here sooner rather than later. Now this, something I did discover as I was looking around and experimenting, is that this decor rating is basically line of sight. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind, which is why it tends to peer out of these ladderways. So, we're going to block this up. Oh, that's gonna make a choke point for oxygen to flow if I do that. So we might need. We might just need to do that. Yeah, yep, we're gonna do that, and then let's see. We're also going to get rid of this and get rid of. No, not yet. What we're going to do is we're going to dig out this here. And I think I want to change this to something, let's see, something like that. No, not up there. Something more like this. Right, so then we can go ahead and deconstruct that and deconstruct that. And let's see, let's get rid of the biodistillers. We're not going to use them right now. Nice thought and all, but we're not there yet. This isn't how we're going to do it. And storage compactor. So over here, we're going to do this, and we don't really need this little battery anymore, but we are going to need another manual generator. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. And I put this here as an experiment. You can't, it is impossible. I experimented with this in the other game. It is impossible to overcome this decor. I think they made it so negative just so even if you line this with all of the best statues, it's not, it's just not going to do it. I mean, you could do it if it was nothing but statues and they were all the best. You would still suffer a loss to the decor. It would be smaller, for sure it would be smaller, but really I think the best thing is to just have this whole access area cut off, that nobody is allowed to go to it, period, end of discussion. Let's see, the other thing we're going to need, we're going to need this. So I had this dilemma, and I'm sure maybe this is common knowledge. You can't wire bridge across heavy watt wire. Well, that was, I mean, for whatever reason, that was really stumping me, and I was like, what am I supposed to do? The answer is you wire bridge the heavy watt wire and then run the wire underneath it. That's what you do. Is this all high priority? Good. Let's get all of this done, everybody. There is a lot that we need to do. There we go. Because then what we can do is we can tear up... yeah, we're going to tear up that. We're redoing this whole area, if you have not figured that out yet. This whole area is going to be redone. I have a really neat idea on how to handle power distribution, generators, batteries, and I want this whole area to be laid out like that. There we go. That's pretty good. Food shortage, I know. Stacey should be... Oh, we don't have power. This wire bridge is pivotal. It needs to be up and running like now. Here, I'm gonna make this one an 8 even, just because it's not that important. There we go. Okay, and then you know what else we're gonna do at an 8 is this and that and an 8 here, and then we're gonna deconstruct you and you, and we're gonna dig these out. Actually, you should be a 9. There we go. We need this to start making mush bars. Do we have power? We need this wire bridge done. Right away, please. Right away. There we go. There we go. Okay, now, Stacey. Excellent. This needs to be at a 7. Now, I'm hoping my plan is to let the carbon dioxide build up so that the algae terrarium just allows a little oxygen bubble here for the person working the microbe musher, and then this will become sterile atmosphere because of all the carbon dioxide, at which point we're going to stop making everybody run over here. I don't like this. This is starting to really be a thorn in my side, so that won't last forever. Okay, now that we have a way out of there, let's go ahead and get rid of those ladders, please. And box that up. And then these settings can be applied to all of them. Okay, that's good for now. Look at that. We've already trapped a lot of this horribly negative decor down here. Stacey, you should just be working non-stop. Okay. We'll get you off cooking detail soon, I promise. But for now, this is the way it has to be. Okay, you, though, I want to disable. And, in fact, we're going to cut these wires out and these wires as well. All right, let's go ahead and we'll start setting up how that's going to go. Okay. Don't put coal in that generator. Oh, of course you did. Well, maybe we'll get it back if it's still in there. I know, that food shortage, that's going to be a thing. We'll be looking at an excellent yield, though. Temperature so far seems to be right around where we want it to be. I think these were the right call, these little areas for the heat to come in. It's going to take some fine-tuning. As much as this is to my benefit, I don't like the way that looks with the Weezwarp behind it. I don't like it, so even though it's helping me, I'm going to get rid of it. It just doesn't look good. Okay. It's got to look good, don't you know? Ooh, stop it. Stop it. Okay. We'll hop over there. And then bring that one over there. Sounds good to me. Let's go ahead and get rid of that as well. Thank you, Wild Rage. Kendrith. Oh, everybody's coming to help. Everybody but Stacey. As soon as we get a good food surplus, Just working hard, making mud slop bars. Let's take a moment to appreciate how hard Stacey's working. Just nothing but water and pressing slop together. Ugh. Stress. We need to make sure everybody's getting their stress relief. Okay, let's also get rid of these wires here. And at this point, I want to deconstruct all of you. Yes, I do. And we're going to start branching off like this. At which point... No. Hold up. Wait. Just the buildings, please. Yeah, I kind of want... All of this is... Okay, all of this is going to have to go. It's going to have to. So let's get it done. And then over here... Why are you guys... Oh, because they can't get back to where they... Hey, we got a hatch here. Oh, neat. Oh, he must have come from over here. Oh, well, that's another hatch to work over. Oh my, so many hatches. That'll take a little bit of effort. I'm not too worried about that, though, as long as we don't let him go somewhere super cold. 9.9 and 20. It's not that warm. Everybody over here is trapped, though, which... kind of a bad thing. Let's go ahead and remedy that, shall we? Everyone's just going to have bad backs in the morning, I guess. Okay, we're going to get this area straightened out. That's what we're going to do. Oh, please don't eat my duplicant. Any of them. They're all special to me. Food shortage. All right, let's go ahead and break this ladder. Wonderful. And then what we're going to need to do is actually wall this up so we can make that a priority. Ideal temperature. How is that not? It is ideal pressure and temperature. Oh, these are all going to be excellent. That's so good. We're still not eating meal ice. Nothing but mush bars over there. Nothing but, please. Don't worry, we're going to get rid of this food storage here. And actually, you know what? We're going to do that right now. We have a food shortage. There's no reason to keep it all over there. It can... Every bit of food can go in this storage box right here. We'll get it a little closer to everything. I like that. Okay. We're going to need to turn up the priority on these manual generators a little bit because these coal generators are about to go offline. Offline. I did select all, right? Good. And I hate to be handing out all of these priority 9s, but it is important. And I want to stay 3 away from here. And then come across like this. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to give them a ladder up like this. Yes. And then dig it all out. And then we're going to dig all of that out as well. Very good, very good. We're going to get this whole power thing straightened out for sure. Let's get all of this built first. I want the gap time between the coal generators to be as small as possible. And it's going to be tricky. Ooh. Is that the sound of someone new coming to help us out? We're starting to get some food. Let's take a peek. What do we have? Gastrophobia. Can't cook. Tinkering, 7. Medicine, athletics, construction, strength. Can't build. Your decor expectation is lower. Yeah, we need another person. So, Sylvia, what? What the? That's bizarre. Is this really? Wait a minute. Oh, I know why. I know why this is. Hold on. That's so bizarre. Is that because I used your name in the experiment game that I played? Is that the reason why that's the? Well, that's no. See, we're gonna have to take this one. I mean, your name's right there. That's interesting. So because I used the name Sylvia Fox in the experiment game I was playing, that's what we get. We get a duplicate named Sylvia Fox. Excellent. That's pretty interesting, actually. Huh. Okay. Works for me. I could have taken the other duplicant, but I believe in Kismet. All right. Let's go ahead and let's end this. This is going to be a very critical scalding. Oh no. It is really hot there. It's uncomfortably hot. Well, we need this airflow to happen. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. We have a medical cot. It just hasn't been put up yet. All right, that should do it. And we'll keep pulling off the batteries for a while. Oh my goodness. Mop all of that up, please. All of it. All that dirty water. Oh, everyone is trapped over here again. I'm like, boss, why do we have to keep staying the night over there? Oh, it's a thing. There we go. Okay. There you guys go. You can mop. You can't sleep on, if you can't sleep in this horrible, horrible hallway, you can at least be mopping and building, right? You can build your way to freedom. These batteries are not powering everything. No. I want to use what's left in the batteries before I tear them down, because they're not going to stay there either. And we're going to use all of this gas permeable block because something that I had not noticed is actually the gas permeable block doesn't affect decor. I feel like it used to. Oh no, see there it says it does. -5. But over here, it does. Wait a second. Total decor 0. That's what had confused me. It says minus decor, but when you hold the mouse over it, gas permeable tile. Oh. So it's just within one range. Okay, I see. So there is a loss of decor. Okay. See, that's why I gotta spend more time doing these experiments to discover this stuff. Because it's not always intuitive, so the loss of decor really just hovers right above the blocks. But we need all of this gas permeable tile here. We really do. Alright, hopefully nobody will be trapped down here. Alright. Here is the plan. Let's go ahead and... Is that... Yeah, we're going to deconstruct all of those. And then deconstruct all of those wires. In fact, yeah, we're going to deconstruct this wire as well. Okay. Now, the coal generators are going to be here, and here, and there. All right. I feel like it's starting to come together, little by little, step by step. Aha, see how we're going to do that? So we're going to take these megawatt wires, we're going to branch them up like that. But then you have to click 1 megawatt wire at the other end of the bridge. Unfortunately, that is a thing you have to do. I'm going to bring these down to 20. And make them a 7. No, you're going to be an 8. Okay, so then the next row, let's go ahead and start planning our upper area here. We're still doing okay on food. I trust Stacey to keep us fed. Something else I noticed when I was checking the plants, I think they seem to... awaiting irrigation. Oh, well, I thought I set all these... Hold on, I thought I set all these to priority 9. Maybe when they... Oh, that's... Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. When they get replanted, then... Oh, maybe not. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I could have sworn I set those to priority 9. Or is it the boxes? Weeswort? We'll just leave it be. Okay, now instead of making mush bars, we're going to make lice loaf continuously. Still, nobody should be eating the meal lice. And the carbon dioxide's building up. We've almost got a sterile atmosphere over there, which is what we're looking for. Coal generators are hooked up. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to stair-step these out here like this. Hold on, let me think. Because what we're going to need, yeah, we're going to need 1, 2... Hold on. What was my plan? Okay, carbon dioxide's falling down here. That's what I wanted. So after that, let's go ahead and tear that down. No. I'm tracking. Okay. Nope. No, not yet. Okay, so 2 things have to be done. 1, we need a place that we can store all this coal close by. And for now, we need a place to store all the slime as well. And then the building can be taken apart right there. Perfect. Back to work, everyone. Foxheart, who do we have over here working hard? Foxheart, Kitsune Opal, Otaku Samurai. I love it. Working hard. Working hard indeed. Oh, look at everybody. 7-Eye, Otaku Samurai is still over here. Sylvia Fox. Jumping right into it. I love it. Alright, we'll get everybody back to regular speed. How are we doing? Food situation's doing okay. Oh no, we never finished Sylvia Fox's bed. And this medical cot, people are going to get injured soon. That needs to be built too. I'm going to use all these priority 9s. There we go. Oh, almost. Sterile atmosphere. And this should just keep a little bubble here for the person building. Now we need to get this power back online so we can start making lice loaf. We have all that meal lice. Alright, so here's what we're going to need. Heavy watt wire is going to come up like this and across like that. We're going to need to sweep up all of the goodies out of here. Because once that's done, none of it's going to be reachable. Nope. No. Mop it up. Mop it up. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yep, go ahead and pick up all that. This one is going to be for... no, this... Yeah, slime for now. And this one will be for coal. And we'll go ahead and uplift their priority a little bit. And all 3 of you will be priority 8. But I don't want you to kick on unless the batteries are below 20%. Well, I don't want you to get filled up with power. Okay, that one got turned on, so now we have lice loaf being made. No, of course not, because it's pulling too much on the line. It's trying to charge this capacitor because it's trying to charge that battery. We could have somebody run on a manual generator and help out. Nope, I think we're doing okay. We'll just leave it as is for now. Let's get all of this swept up, and then we can build the heavy watt wire. Now, even though these tiles are gas permeable, they don't allow the negative decor to come through, right? And that's very important, because as you can see, this room is only minus 70, minus 57, minus 75. I think we had 100 there. That's manageable, you know? Throw some statues in there, maybe a potted flower. Everybody will love to be in the coal room. It'll be like the best room to be in. All right. Now we're going to do that. Okay, so for batteries, we're starting to clear up there. That's good. For batteries, what I'm looking for is something like this. There we go. And then what we'll do is wire bridge with a heavy watt wire, 1 at each battery. So you're still going to get heavy watt wire, but instead of just a huge long line of it, it's just going to be little individual pieces. Now, I could have spaced the batteries out further, and in fact, that might be something I do in the future. Ugh, are you serious? You built that over top of your head. Foxheart, seriously, you built that onto yourself. Oh, Kitsune Opal, it's an epidemic. Kitsune Opal. I was like, help, get Kitsune Opal out of there. No, we need these batteries built quickly. I guess we've got good power going to the transformers. Meal lice is being turned into lice loaf. I think 10 duplicants is kind of going to be our ceiling for now until we get much better food production. Guys, seriously. Make sure you don't get trapped in there. Come on. Okay, I'm going to stop you. Just to make sure you don't do anything foolish, I'm going to stop you. I guess I should have done it every other one like that. There we go. Look at that. Not so bad now. Not so bad. 82, 79. This is what? 127, 149. It's a little bad over here because they've got line of sight to these, and that's 6 tiles away via the line of sight. That, and we're also dealing with some debris. This debris right here is minus 60. Let's go ahead and clean that up and get these batteries up and running. Wonderful. Okay, our power area is fixed for now. I'm tempted to let you eat all those goodies, but I don't think we can do that. I'm going to have to send people into the access corridor to sweep all this up. I want all of this swept up. All of it. All of it. Oh no, we left a little bit of stuff there and there. That's fine. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to expand 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Now, I had thought about, when I was originally trying to plan out what I was going to do this episode, I thought about coming down here and dealing with the water and the CO2, but I want the CO2 to actually work in my favor and give myself a sterile atmosphere over here, which it's starting to. How are you doing, Stacey? We should have tons of power. There should be no reason for that to lose power. at all. How is this circuit strained? Strained? It's only using 360 watts. I do not know. I do not know. But next up is some clear cutting. Let's do that. Okay, so we're dealing with lack of irrigation to our meal ice, though. That's another thing we kind of have going on right now. So we need to fix that. And the way we fix that is a heavy watt wire like this with a wire bridge. And we're just going to wire bridge everything out of this access room. There we go. That's only temporary anyways. We just want to get our mealwood plants irrigated, so they're still getting an excellent yield. Oh, because they're working towards their final... Oh, harvest remaining 2? Oh, wow. That temperature's, like, pretty perfect on the plants. It's a little cold on the top, but I think it's balancing out just fine. I don't think we need 3 cold generators just yet, so we're going to disable this one. We are going to need more storage, and all those storage containers are unfortunately a little ugly. Oh, look at this. We've got some dirty water there. Look at the stress is already dropping. Everybody's so much happier until they have to come down here and deal with this. And then they're like, darn it, boss. This is horrible in here. Well, it is what it is. Things are looking pretty good. Pretty good, indeed. I'm feeling it. So we need the clear cut up here. In fact, we can go ahead and do that over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. All right. Let's dig all that up too. I want this whole area over here wide open. And I don't, you know what? You can leave those and that. Honestly, I just want the seeds swept up more than anything. You guys can leave the sandstone for the hatch here. I don't know how much longer the hatch is going to end up being stuck in this corridor, but for now, that's the way it goes. Still getting a lot of negative decor. Only 66 from the heavy watt wire up there, 88, 88, 100 right on an intersection with the wire, minus 100 from the... Now the total decor is low, but we've got debris and people's clothing's messing it up. In fact, we can probably go ahead. I'm going to wait to sweep it, though. What I am going to do is start planning the next room. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is where it changes, is it's going to be a little off of everything else because it's going to have heavy watt wire running in it. So then the heavy watt wire runs like this. And it's going to run down like that. Yep, that'll work. And then we're kind of just going to repeat that pattern up for a bit. When we get up to here, we'll worry about it. Thinking the biodistillers can maybe go over here, although I'm not sure how I'm going to bridge off of that wire. We might just try to hop it across here. I don't know. We'll see. We might just do the biodistillers over here. But what I realized in my experimentation is that the heavy watt wire, you have to treat like... It's just got to be this long, continuous snake. You can't really break it up. Like, you can break it up a little bit here, but there's still some pretty negative decor coming out of this ladder. And then even up here, minus 121, we can overcome that with some statues and pictures, which we are going to do eventually. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of those ladders. Thank you much. Because it's time for some decor. That's right. It is. Look at that. So wonderful. I love it. I love it very much. Although, we're going to need to cover this up before we start working on the pictures. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and throttle these priorities down here. And in fact, we're going to put these down as well. Food seems to be doing okay. And it's sterile over here. So at this point, I think it is safe to take Stacey off of permanent cooking duty. I know you've been waiting for a while for that. But that is a thing. I feel pretty good. Yeah, look at all those calories. But we're restricting the meal lice currently because I want it turned into lice loaf. This algae terrarium is a must, though. Why do we not have power? Because the batteries are completely empty. Okay, well then maybe these coal generators need to be in priority 9 so that everyone remembers how important they are. And these ladders will need to be up if we're going to clear cut. I don't know how I feel about that polluted water in there. I don't know how I feel about that at all, actually. It's probably not going to hurt anything. I think we'll just wait till it's a problem, right? We'll just ignore it until it's a problem that we have to deal with. I think that's the right answer. Just ignore it and it'll go away, hopefully, right? Let's get those out of there, and you can just fall down there. And the pump doesn't have any power, again, because the coal generators... Why are you... It says it has coal... Oh no, the coal in it is changing temperature. These are a big deal, everyone. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down to 7 on all of this. 7 on the clear cutting. Get the coal. Thank you, Stacey. See? There was a reason to take you off of cooking duty. Oh, another duplicant? No. No, it's just not a thing. Not a thing we're gonna do just yet. Let's check our oxygenation. We've got some good oxygen pressure in here. That's pretty good. Sylvia Fox, food beyond reach. What food are you trying to reach? The colony's food is right here. See, this is now a priority 9. I don't care if Stacey does it, but somebody needs to do it. And how? Thank you, Kitsune Opal. And Sylvia Fox is going to deliver it for you. Wild Rage is going to build the walkway. Perfect. Yep, there's a little bit of air right there. Probably should have put it over here, but I was worried that would be too close to the ration box. And we're charging off of 2 coal generators. We are. Beautiful. Well, I think this is as good a time as any to wrap things up, actually. We're making good progress. Let's look at the decor right before we do. Look at that. It's already down to minus 40. Minus 45, standing on the floor. 72 right there. 35. These haven't even been sculpted yet. This is going to be so nice. But you can just see the heavy watt wire is just peering all over the place through these little open areas. But I'm not going to lie to you, that is in fact where we're going to wrap things up. Looking at the timer, it is definitely time. So this has been Oxygen Not Included, Episode 8. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you had a good time watching, because I've definitely had a good time playing. So come back next time when everybody wakes up and we get some work done. Ooh, easy, Justin. But until next time, take care.